Hey everybody, it's Max here at Modern Classics. Today we're looking at one of the coolest cars I've ever had. There's very few of these in the United States. This is a 1971 Lancia Flavia 2000 Coupe. This car was designed by Pininfarina on the exterior and interior. And what we're going to do with this video is we're going to walk around the car, talk about the exterior conditions, some of the features of it. Then we'll open up the hood, and then we'll also look at the interior. I'll pop the trunk so you can see what's going on in there. And then we'll go to my favorite part, which is we're going to take this thing for a test drive. So bear with us. Let's go do a walk around and talk about some of the cool features of this car. So the Flavia had been around. It was always their kind of grand touring coupe, a little different from the Flavia, the Fulvia that's in the back there. That was a little more of a compact car. This is like their grand touring car. This is a 4-cylinder boxer engine, so it's a flat 4-cylinder, kind of like a Volkswagen, or should I say Porsche. It's a front-wheel drive car. But I tell you, it's not like your grandma's Cadillac. The thing really is responsive and fun to drive. Up front, you're looking at the quad headlights and a stainless steel front bumper. That's not chrome, that's stainless steel. All the trim's stainless steel in this car. Lancia was really known for their engineering and build quality. In fact, that's why they went out of business, is because they put too much money in their materials and didn't sell enough cars. So here we are in the secondhand market, and we get to enjoy them. This one will look a little bit different if you've done your homework and looked at other cars. This one has the Chromadora wheels on it. I put those on. Those are new manufactured wheels, and they fill out the wheel wells a little bit better. And I'm getting serious Ferrari 330 vibes from this car. And what's fun about that is I really want a 330, but that's about $300,000. This car, it's a two-figure car. So those are wrapped in the cool new Pirelli tires. Those are the classic style. Those are fresh tires. I spent a lot of money on those. If you know what those are worth, you would agree that it's a worthwhile upgrade. This one is the carbureted model. I like the carbureted model versus the fuel injection. Fuel injection on these cars was a little bit tricky. This is the simple carbureted model. This car was restored in about 2012, 2013 in Europe. It lived in the Netherlands and then made its way to the UK. And then I imported it about a year ago. I've been driving this car quite a bit. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. It's super stylish. Here's your sign that the car was penned by Pininfarina. There's their logo with the little crown on top saying that they did in fact build that car in their factory. Let's walk around the side. All this trim is stainless steel. All your rubber seals are in good condition as well. Your glass is nice and original. Here's where you get your 330 Ferrari vibes. Come around the back. Nice bumper on the back. Cool little taillights. Very clean and simple out back. This car passed MOT in the United Kingdom, and what that is it's kind of like, not necessarily an emissions test, but it's more of a roadworthy test. So I'll show you that all the lights work, but take my word for it, because this car was legal to drive on the streets in the United Kingdom. So it had to pass some stringent tests, making sure that all the lights work, including the license plate lights. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Very cool Nardi wheel in there, period correct. Looking super stylish. The earlier Flavias had a ribbon style gauge cluster. This car has the dials. I prefer the dials so much more. The ribbon just kind of looks like your grandma's Cadillac. Nice Pininfarina design inside. Really clean and basic. Nice big glove box. This car saw all new carpets and a retrim in leather. Those are just beautiful seats. Continued throughout into the back, you'll see very well trimmed. And check out that headliner. The Italians did this, and maybe hard to see. We've got a new camera. There we go, looking good. How about that? Isn't that awesome? That pleated headliner. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at the under the bonnet, as they'd say in the UK. There's that flat 4 boxer engine. This is your large air cleaner single carb unit. I just put new spark plugs in there. Give it a nice tune up. It's in good condition. This is a non-power steering car. but it does have assisted brakes, and these have Dunlop disc brakes up front, which is very nice. The brakes are nice and responsive. The engine fires up very nicely too. You also have your proper data tags on the other side indicating what this car is. This car has been certified by the Lancia Club in the United Kingdom, saying that it did in fact come this way, and it was built in 1971. There's your tags to verify. I have some import documents and then also that Lancia Club certification documents as well. That of course will accompany the car on the sale. Why don't we take a quick look under the trunk, and then I'll start it up and we can go through the lights. Like I said, all new carpet kits. I'm not going to go through and remove this right now, but I have about 200 photos of this car in detail. So go ahead and request those photos if you're interested in seeing those. I'm happy to share them with you via email. And I've also got undercarriage photos too. Okay, I'll start it up. One thing that's great about these earlier launches is the startup process. Maybe we'll come to the other side and I'll show you how this is done. You want to come over here? So I'll show you how this works. This is one of my favorite quirks of these cars. You spin the ignition 180 degrees, of course, foot on the clutch, and you push in. And it starts the car up. Very neat. Okay, I'll turn on the lights. Here's my driving lights. And our brights. And here's our left turn signal. And there's our right turn signal. And we'll go around back and I'll show you the running lights. There's our left turn signal and our reverse lights. Go ahead and open up the garage door for us. If you want to step outside, and we'll film us. I always like pulling the cars out into the sunshine for you to see. We'll talk about the condition of the paint right now. On the exterior, it's definitely an older repaint. Just want to talk about a few blemishes. The up front, I know you probably are looking at this car on YouTube. Little blemish here, little one there as well. We'll come up here. It's really hard to see, but you know, there looks like this car, there's like a little piece of sap or something there. This car was polished. It was not fully cut, just to polish. So that could be something that would come out with the top. Let's take it for a spin. All of my gauges function. Oil pressure functions as well. We've got the car warming up with its water. Fuel gauge functions as well, which is nice. Indicated 33,000 kilometers, remember that. Same with your speedometer is in kilometers. Remember, it's a European car. And we're off. Oh, e-brake works. Clutch feels really good. I had a new muffler installed on this, and I kind of went the more raspy route, and I absolutely love it. There's third. There's fourth, and we're doing 110 kilometers. I'm gonna hit the brakes pretty hard here, show you that the steering wheel doesn't dive to the left or the right, just nice and true. Suspension components are clearly in good condition. Synchros on the trans are good too. Clutch lets out very well. Show you that the wipers work. Oh, I think those are, yep, there we go. Oh, there they are. I was going the wrong direction. I always like hitting these bumps. There are pretty big bumps here. We'll tell you about if there's any rattles or squeaks in the car. Man, it feels good. I really want to blow past this guy, but that would be illegal. This car just really does like to go. It's got longer gears than a Flavia. What else can I tell you about it? Oh, you'll see that there's a hole down here for the stereo unit. I didn't put one in there because with my classic cars, I just have a little Bluetooth speaker that I sync up with my phone. There are speaker panels under here. If you wanted to install a system, let me know. I have a guy locally that can put something like that in. It's just such a personal preference. Other than that, it's just a super cool place to be. These seat cushions feel really supportive. Really cool looking out over this wooden steering wheel. We're gonna hit another bump here. I'm gonna shut up so we can listen to how unsqueaky it is. Downshift into third. Just nice and quiet. Anyways, that's the tour of the 1971 Lancia Flavia 2000 Coupe. My name's Max. This car is for sale currently. I hope you don't buy it because I really like it and I want to keep it around the shop. But if you want to buy it, I share your enthusiasm and I'd love to sell it to you. So give me a call. My name's Max. Excuse me. My phone number is 208-720-8854. I'm also pretty active on Instagram if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing. There will be a link in the description of this video to that. Also to my website, modernclassicautos.com. We're located here in Boise, Idaho, in the northwest of the United States. This is a very rare car, not many of them in the States. Also, give me a subscribe if you're just interested and you like seeing these cars. There's not a lot of them around, so I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.